Hello, viewers. In today's session, we are going to discuss an important and conceptual problem from derivatives, right? And here we have a very important problem, and we'll solve this problem with the help of some important concepts, right? So, here let us first read out this problem. And here we are given a function f of x, which is given to be differentiable and continuous function. So let f double prime of x is equal to minus f of x. So the second derivative of f of x is equal to negative of the function f of x, and we are given another function g of x, which is equal to the derivative of the function f of x, that is f prime of x, right? And here we are given a function phi of x, which is a combination of the function f of x such that phi of x is equal to the sum of these two functions, that is square of f of x over 4 and square of g of x over 4. And phi of 4 is given to be 2, and we have to find the value of phi of 6 plus phi of minus 6, right? So let us see how easily we can solve this problem. So here we'll start with this expression. So we are given f double prime of x is equal to a minus f of x, right? So it implies that f double prime of x can be written as d by dx of f prime of x, right? So this is equal to minus f of x, because the derivative, that is d by dx of f prime of x, is again equal to f double prime of x, right? Now this f prime of x is equal to g of x. So replacing f prime of x by g of x, we can now write d by dx of g of x, and this is minus f of x. Now d by dx of g of x is equal to g prime of x, that is equal to minus f of x. So this is another important relation which we have obtained using these two conditions, right? Okay, so now we are given here phi of x is equal to square of f of x over 4 and square of g of x over 4. So let us differentiate phi of x with respect to x. So let us find d by dx of phi of x, which is phi prime of x, right? So we have d by dx, and now we can write here f of x over 4, and this is a square. Then we have g of x over 4. Here we have square, right? So now we'll first differentiate this one, then we'll differentiate this one. So here the derivative of f of x over 4 square is 2 times f of x over 4. So here we are applying this rule, that is d by dx of x raised to n is nx n minus 1, right? And then by chain rule we have to find the derivative of f of x over 4, right? So first we have calculated d by dx or d by df of f square, that is 2f, right? And now here again we'll follow the same steps. So we have 2 times g of x over 4, and then d by dx of g of x over 4. So now let us simplify this expression. So we have derivative of f of x over 4, which is f prime of x over 4, and then by chain rule we have to find the derivative of x over 4. And similarly here we have 2g x over 4, the derivative of g x over 4 is g prime of x over 4, and then the derivative of x over 4 by chain rule, right? So we have 2f x over 4 f prime x over 4, and here the derivative of x over 4 with respect to x is simply 1 over 4, because the derivative of x is equal to 1, right? So here we have 2g x over 4 g prime x over 4, and here we have 1 over 4, right? So the derivative of phi of x, that is f prime of phi of x, is given by this expression. So now we have this expression, and now we'll make use of this result, right? And this result. So see, here we have 2fx over 4, and here we have f prime x over 4, and here we have 1 over 4. So we can cancel this 4 by this 2. So we are left with 1 over 2, right? And here also we can cancel out this 4, so we have 1 over 2. And now g of x over 4, right? Now see, g of x is equal to minus f prime of x. So when we replace this x by x over 4, then see what we get g of x over 4 is equal to f prime of x over 4, because here we are changing the input from x to x by 4. So here we have f prime of x over 4, because g of x over 4 is equal to f prime of x over 4 due to this result. And similarly here we have g prime of x over 4. Now we can make use of this result. So here if we replace this x again by x over 4, then g prime of x over 4 is equal to negative of f of x over 4, right? So g prime of x over 4 can be replaced by minus f of x over 4, right? Okay, so now we can see that here we have half f of x over 4, f prime of x over 4, and we can take this negative sign over here. So we have minus half f prime of x over 4, f of x over 4. So these two terms are now identical, right? So this term is equal to this term. So these two get cancelled, so we are left with simply 0, right? So we have obtained that f prime of x is equal to 0. So this is an important relation in connection with this problem using these given conditions. So now f prime of x is equal to 0. So this suggests that d by dx of phi of x is equal to 0. And we know that if the derivative of a function with respect to the variable is equal to 0, then the function is said to be a constant function, right? So phi of x is a constant function, and we can now write phi of x is equal to some constant, say k, right? And here we can see that we are given that phi of 4 is equal to 2. So now it is time to use this result. So replacing x by 4 will get phi of 4 is equal to k, right? And phi of 4 is given as 2. So here we can write 2. So k is equal to 2, right? So the constant k has the value 2. And now we have to find the value of phi of 6 plus phi of minus 6, right? So phi of 6, if we replace x by 6, then phi of 6 is equal to k. And when we replace x by minus 6, then again we'll get phi of minus 6 is equal to k, because phi of x is equal to k, so phi of 6 is equal to phi of minus 6. So both these are equal to the constant k. So we have k plus k, that is equal to 2k, and the value of k is equal to 2. So here we have 2 times 2, that is equal to 4, right? So viewers, the value of phi of 6 plus phi of minus 6 is equal to 4. So this is how we can use the simple concepts to solve these kind of problems.